Hello YouTube! Welcome back to my channel. My name's Tina and I post videos every single week on lifestyle and DIY, and today's video is all about wedding DIYs that you could do at home. I know that a lot of us are stuck at home right now. I've been at home for like 5 weeks now and I'm getting a little bit antsy, so I know exactly how you guys are feeling, and I think that DIYs and crafting has really helped me get through this time. So I'm hoping that some of the projects that I show you guys today will also do the same for you and inspire you to make something with things that you already have at home. Also, there are already so many projects that I've done on my channel so far, so if you're looking for other projects to do, feel free to browse my wedding playlist and hopefully you'll find some inspiration there as well. But for this video, I wanted to come up with project ideas that you could do at home with things that you already have. So let's get into the first project. So for my first project idea, it's all about using free design resources to create printables. So all you really need for this first project is your laptop and a printer, and if you don't have a printer, you can always print things later on. But the main idea here is just designing things that are more personal to you. For example, for my bridal shower, I created my own menus and I put our hashtag on it, so I made it really personalized and matched it exactly to our theme. And I just did that on Canva using their free resources and free templates, and it came out pretty cute, and I just printed it on some cardstock at home. So just creating something like this. Oh my gosh, it's loud. So creating more personal things like these menus. I know that I personalized our games as well, and it was just nice to have my own personalized printables versus downloading things online. I had a lot of fun creating these, and I know that you guys will also enjoy doing this because Canva just makes it so easy. You don't really need any design skills if you're using their templates, but they just have some great fonts and elements that you can use to really pull together your wedding design. I feel like I can't recommend Canva enough because it's an awesome resource. It's totally free to use. You can always pay for extra things, and if you want to get really fancy, you can always download their other elements, and usually I think they start for $1, so you can definitely do things like designing your wedding menus, your programs, all that fun stuff, and have those printables ready to go when you need them for your wedding. But even using their basic plan with completely free tools, I was able to create this menu and other printables for my bridal shower. For my second at-home DIY project, it is all about creating a vision board or a mood board for your wedding. So if you could see behind me, I have this vision board that I made, and basically it's just taking all of the free things that you're getting as a bride, because a lot of times you're just asking for samples of printables, samples of fabric swatches, magazines, things from bridal expos. Instead of having all of that stuff sitting around, put it all together into a vision board. As someone who is really a visual learner, I feel like I have to see things in order to picture it all together. A lot of times I would mock things online and see if it worked together, and I feel like this is a great option as well. Let me go grab it. So yeah, putting together this board is just really inspiring because then you can look at it every single day and see exactly how everything looks together. I love that I'm able to see like how a bridesmaid dress would look with the wedding dress, looking at little swatches, and even planning things like your floral bouquets. There's just so much that you could do with a vision board to really complete your look. And if you don't have a board like this at home, feel free to just use your wall or even get a notebook and just paste things into there. So for example, I have this notebook that I was planning to make into like a vision board notebook, just like for life generally, but I only did like 1 page. But just even putting it into a notebook like this, if you don't have a board, is really helpful. And if you don't have physical items that you can glue or tape into a board or on a notebook, you can always go and do this digitally. Compile all the things that you have on your Pinterest board and make a cohesive wedding vision with that. You can do that on Photoshop or in Canva for free again. There's just so many possibilities that you could do with a vision board, and I think it looks so good and so inspiring and just will really tie your whole wedding day together. For the third DIY that you could do at home is practice your calligraphy. This is a great time to build up that muscle memory and just practice. Does that sound awkward that I said it like that? I think I'm going to come up with a calligraphy video and just go over some basics for brides. But for something that you could do at home right now is just to create some thank you cards. And to make these cards, you really don't have to have fancy markers. For this card that I made, I just used some Crayola markers and then did the watercolor hack by putting water over top of it with a brush. And I feel like it just came out so good. These are just so nice and quick and easy to make for family members or your bridal party or whoever is helping you out with wedding festivities. They will just appreciate it, especially when you make it by hand, and it's just so much fun and an easy way for you to practice your calligraphy before you write onto signs. Here's another close-up of this card. Did not write anything in it yet. And if you don't want to make your own card, you can also buy some plain cards and just make them a little bit prettier. So this one I already had. It was pink and gold, pretty basic, didn't have anything on it. So I wanted to personalize it by writing thank you on the back and then wrote the person's name on it and put my little thank you card inside. And again, this is just a great way to practice your calligraphy. And I can't stress this enough because calligraphy is not something that you learn overnight, but when you practice with small projects like this, it makes it easier and more comfortable for you to work with different mediums. So definitely do some thank you cards, send them out to your loved ones, and show them how much you appreciate them for helping you on your big day. Another fun project idea that you could do at home is do some research on signature drinks. And if you have a bar already at home or just want to experiment with different cocktails, now is a great time to do it and just test them out before you have it at your actual wedding. I think this would be such a fun activity to do with your partner and not only try different drinks out, but also name them. So you could have something basic like blushing bride and golden groom, or you could do something really fun based on your pet's name, your nicknames for each other. Honestly, anything goes. And once you choose your cocktail and your name, you can go ahead and make your own menus. I had a lot of fun just creating some sample menus online, so I'll put them right here and here. We could also do this on paper or on a chalkboard sign. There's just so many possibilities when it comes to creating your signature drink. So take this time now and figure it out. I think it'll be so much fun. If you're planning to have a signature drink or have any fun drink names, please leave them down below so I can read through them. I love seeing how creative people get with their signature drinks. Alright, so for this last DIY idea, it was very inspired by TikTok. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people paint their clothes. So things like jean jackets, pants, hoodies, so many different things that you can paint. So to put a wedding spin on that, you can definitely make your own bridal apparel by putting things like your new last name, bride, Mrs., so many things that you can write on some clothes. So I just went into my closet and found an old flannel that I painted with the word Mrs. in acrylic paint. I feel like it looks so cute and something that you can wear for all the festivities beforehand, getting ready in the morning. There's just so many things that you can personalize for your wedding. And here she is. I think she looks really, really cute. I just use acrylic for this, but I know that there is a fabric medium that you can put into regular acrylic to make it into fabric paint. So if you want to use existing paint, you could do that or go ahead and buy fabric paint. But I love how this came out and I'm definitely planning on wearing this out somewhere. I just think this is a really fun idea, especially if you can upcycle some old clothes and make it into a new item of clothing. Maybe I should put it on. This goes perfectly with my outfit right now. Is it in focus? This is definitely a fun project idea that you could do at home with any of your old clothes. I feel like you can get really creative with this and do things like even leather jackets. Honestly, if I had a leather jacket at home, I would have painted it, but I don't have one, so I couldn't. But this flannel was the next best thing, so I will wear it proudly. If you guys end up painting any of your items, please tag me on Instagram so I can see. I would love to see what you guys come up with. But that is my last project idea. I hope you guys found a lot of inspiration from this, and if you're looking for more DIYs, please go ahead and go into my wedding playlist. I have lots more things that I want to share with you guys, and I'm really happy that you guys are also finding these helpful. Thank you guys all so much for your support. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for videos every single week. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. I am posting on there every single day, and that's all I have for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!